Embrace the beauty of butterflies, guardians of nature's tapestry. Since the beginning of time, butterflies have been able to captivate the imaginations of people all over the world due to their delicate wings and brilliant colors. These fascinating insects are members of the order Lepidoptera, which has a broad diversity of species that are found in a variety of settings all over the world. In the course of this in-depth investigation, we dig into the fascinating world of butterflies, illuminating the complexities of their biology, behavior, ecology, and the relevance of conservation. The sophisticated anatomy and physiology of a butterfly, which has been carefully tuned for a lifespan in flying and reproduction, is the secret to the butterfly's intoxicating attractiveness. Butterflies have a streamlined body that is embellished with gorgeous wings. These wings are made up of thin scales that reflect light to create spectacular patterns and colors. With the help of these scales, butterflies are able to maintain their body temperature and avoid being eaten by predators. In addition to providing colors, these scales also play a role in thermoregulation and concealment. One of the most eye-catching characteristics of butterflies is their extraordinary life cycle, which is referred to as complete metamorphosis. This life cycle is comprised of 4 distinct stages: the egg, the larva, caterpillar, the pupa, chrysalis, and the adult body. The incredible adaptability and durability of these insects is demonstrated by their change from a crawling caterpillar to an elegant butterfly. This transformation enables these insects to utilize a wide variety of biological niches and settings. Foraging, mating, migration, and territorial defense are just some of the actions that butterflies engage in. Butterflies exhibit a wide variety of behaviors. Because of the tight connection between their behavior and their life cycle and the ecological requirements they have, each stage of their life cycle dictates unique behaviors and interactions with the environment. For example, adult butterflies engage in actions such as dining on nectar and searching for a mate, whereas caterpillars concentrate on feeding and growing in order to fuel their transformation into adult butterflies. The courtship displays and pheromone signaling that butterflies engage in during their mating rituals are typically rather complicated and species-specific. These rituals are designed to attract potential life partners. After mating has taken place, females will deposit eggs on host plants that are suited for the development of their larvae. This will ensure that the following generation will be able to survive. The complicated dance of behavior and ecology that butterflies engage in highlights the complex links that exist between butterflies and their environment, which in turn shapes the evolutionary trajectory of butterflies and the ecological roles that they play. It is possible to find butterflies in a broad variety of situations, such as tropical rainforests, temperate woodlands, grasslands, deserts, and even urban settings. Their capacity to flourish in a wide variety of environments can be due to a mix of physiological adaptations, behavioral flexibility, and ecological specialization. Some species, such as the monarch butterfly, Danaus plexippus, are well known for their extraordinary long-distance migrations. These butterflies travel thousands of miles to reach their overwintering habitats in Mexico or California. There are additional unique adaptations that butterflies exhibit in order to survive in their respective habitats, as well as for feeding, reproduction, and survival. As an illustration, animals that live in desert habitats might have created mechanisms to conserve water and resist high temperatures. On the other hand, species that live in colder locations might have developed techniques to survive harsh winters, such as hibernation or diapause. In spite of the ecological relevance and cultural worth of butterflies, their survival is threatened by a number of factors, such as the destruction of their habitat, the effects of climate change, the use of pesticides, and the introduction of exotic species. As a consequence of human activities such as deforestation, urbanization, and agriculture, habitat loss and fragmentation have led to the deterioration and destruction of butterfly habitats. This has resulted in a reduction in the amount of resources that are accessible and an increase in the amount of competition for living space and food. Alterations in temperature and precipitation patterns, disruptions in seasonal cues, and changes in species ranges and phenology are some of the extra issues that butterfly populations face as a result of climate change. Temperature increases have the potential to affect the emergence of butterflies, the length of their flying periods, and their reproductive habits. This could result in mismatches with host plants or changes in the interactions between predators and insects. It is also possible for extreme weather events, such as droughts, heat waves, and storms, to have a direct impact on butterfly populations by causing death, the loss of habitat, and the disruption of life cycle events. On a global scale, governments, conservation organizations, and local communities are leading the charge to conserve butterflies in the environments in which they live. These activities include the creation of new habitats, the restoration of existing habitats, and management measures with the common goal of protecting important breeding sites, feeding regions, and migrating corridors. Furthermore, education and outreach initiatives build knowledge about the significance of butterflies and ecosystems and encourage sustainable land management practices among landowners, policymakers, and stakeholders. These programs raise awareness about the value of butterflies and ecosystems. For the purpose of informing conservation methods and minimizing the effects of human activities on natural populations, it is vital to do research into the biology, ecology, and conservation of butterflies. Comprehensive data on butterfly demography, distribution, and genetic diversity can be obtained through long-term monitoring programs, population surveys, and genetic research. This information can then be used to guide conservation interventions and management activities that are more specifically focused. The conclusion is that butterflies are much more than just beautiful insects. They are essential components of the ecosystems that they inhabit, playing important roles in pollination, nutrient cycling, and the preservation of biodiversity. We are able to work together to ensure that butterflies will continue to thrive in their natural habitats in the future if we have a better understanding and appreciation of the complexities of their biology, behavior, and ecological responsibilities. We have the ability to maintain these iconic insects, as well as the biodiversity and ecological integrity of our world, for future generations by working together to conserve them and by implementing sustainable land management techniques. Come join us as we honor the timeless legacy of butterflies and the indispensable role they play in enriching our world. Together, let's embark on a journey toward a future where butterflies and humans coexist in perfect harmony, nurturing the land and each other along the way. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to spread awareness about the invaluable contributions of butterflies to our environment. Take action today to support conservation efforts aimed at preserving butterfly habitats and biodiversity in your community. Together, we hold the power to make a profound difference for butterflies and the planet we call home.